Hey, welcome back to the channel. Got another automotive experiment for you today. We are going to find out if ceramic coating your off-road rig is really going to make it easier to clean off all the mud when you're done wheeling, or do you need to leave ceramic coating to show cars? So for this experiment, I'm going to be using this Armor Shield 9 from Avalon King. It had some really good reviews online, so I decided I'd go ahead and give it a shot with this experiment. Now, I coated the sides of the vehicle, the sides of the buggy, the side panels, the fenders, the hood with 2 coats of the ceramic coating, and I coated the windshield and the grille with a single coat. I also coated the inner fenders. It was pretty simple. It's actually had about 2.5 weeks to cure. I had planned to do this video over a week ago, but we've had a lot of rain, which is going to make today an even better experiment because there's probably gonna be a lot of mud out on the trails. But I'll get back to you on the trail. All right, we're out on the trails. About to get muddy. Trail called King Cobra. This one should have a fun little hill at the end of it. Get a little bit more muddy. So far, you can see the mud and the splashes, they just kind of beat up and roll right off. This is after a day wheeling. I want to get this video before it gets wet, but you can see that ceramic coating did a pretty good job on here. It's barely got any drips on it. Most of it just ran right off. So I was originally going to do this video with just a single trail ride on it. Well, before I was able to finish editing everything, I ended up going another ride locally through some national forests. It was a really dusty, dry ride. We'd had about a week, maybe a week and a half with no rain. This area may have actually gone a little bit longer without any rain, so it was very dusty. There's also a couple of mud holes, so the vehicles got nice and wet, so all the mud stuck to the rigs as well as the dust. So I'm going to show you how the ceramic coating does in a mostly dusty environment. it's a lot dirtier than last time. All the mud stuck. I think that's just because it was coated in dust. But if you look at the inner fender, everything is still started to beat up. You see, it got pretty deep in some of the mud, and all the exhaust is caked in it. It got all the way up to the winch, so it was pretty nasty. I'm gonna go ahead and mow the grass and then get to washing this rig and see how well the ceramic coating did on a second trail ride, but this time in a mostly dusty environment. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but the ceramic is not letting the dust lift off. This is just with a hose though. You can see, spraying it and it's still, it's like the dust is underneath the ceramic now. Or it's sticking to it. That's weird. Let's I'm gonna do a little bit more with the hose and then get the pressure washer out. All right, so I've got the pressure washer out. I don't know if you can hear me, but you can see if you with the pressure washer, it'll get all that dust off. So you're gonna have to use a pressure washer, not a hose, to get this really fine, this fine dust down. Alright, got everything washed off on the buggy, and I can say after both of these outings with the washes, the ceramic coating wasn't really a success. It does help to beat off all the mud if you're only on a day where it's going to be just wet. But if you're going to be rolling around on a dusty day, it isn't very good at all. I don't know how well this is going to come through here in the garage, but the hood, I've left it just as when I pressure washed it. And it did get a lot more, the pressure washer did get a lot of the dust off, but it's still kind of dirty. The side panels, I went ahead and used like a waterless wash, sprayed it on, then wiped it off with a microfiber towel, and it came out pretty good. So I think that's just what I'm gonna have to do around the whole buggy. The mud does come off easier with the ceramic coating, but there's still gonna be some washing that you have to do. I think I'm not gonna try to do a foam cannon anymore. I'm gonna try and, next time I go out, I'm gonna use the pressure washer and then just go back over it with a spray and wash, like a spray squirt bottle and a microfiber towel. It'll help me some just because I hate getting the foam cannon out, hate getting the scrubber out and having to wash over it and then rinse it again. So not a success, not a failure, but an advantage, I think is how I'm gonna put it. So if you got some spare time and you wanna make your rig a little bit easier to wash, go ahead and ceramic coat it, but it's not gonna make it effortless. So with that being said, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you wanna see some more. Thanks.